I guess Leo is getting arrested for caring about his looks. I can't sleep yet, so I decided to film a little bit. I'm almost out of vapes, so if you guys want to buy me vapes, my favorite flavors are strawberry ice, that's splash ice, which is pretty good too, and grape ice is like my favorite. So I could really use a box of vapes. I am also getting skinny, so if you want to buy me some wine, that would be great. Leo, a boy cares about his looks. A boy cares about aging. You know, time isn't real, and we got a space activator. And when the drugs turn on, the whole face it's like an instant facelift. The drugs, the drugs turn on, and your face goes like this. It goes just like that. And your skin, and your hair, it just gets super, super thick all of a sudden. And my hair turns red, which I've said about 100 times. It might turn white this time. I might have to body the dragon mama for a little while, but it usually turns red. But yeah, it's like an instant facelift when the drugs turn on real high. I mean, real high. And that's how I've stayed looking young for so long. Obviously, I got some wrinkles and got a little aging on my face. I'm not saying that I don't, but I'm just saying that then that there drugs is the space drugs, alright? Ain't not any kind of drugs. Space fucking drugs, you fucking assholes. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we gotta stop mixing with this gross energy, you fucking freaks. Alrighty. I'm tired. But I can't sleep. I got Gigi listening to the campaigns in the background, and their speeches are going through her ears into my ears, and they're giving Gigi the sweats. And they're pretty funny. They're like, Kamala's like, you don't gotta vote. There's no reason to vote. Vote for Ellie. Vote for Ellie. And we're trying to get the general population to talk about no laws, no jobs, because the one always goes up together. And does that mean Rayon stayed back last time, or was that my dad? Who was that last time? Because Rayon and I told you he separated last time. Rayon, are you gonna stay down with the general public this time, or did you stay down with the general public last time? If you did, give me a fucking book report, you motherfucker. But anyway, supposedly, well then where the heck's your book report, Mr. Joe? That's somebody that I know named Joe. It's just somebody in my peer group. Um, You want us to tell you what happens when you leave the universe, or you want us to tell you what happens when we leave your face on red? I don't even know what that means. You leave my face on red? I prefer both. Thank you very much. Um, oh, was that Joe talking about his wife? Maybe that's what happened. But anyway, I need these general public book reports. I'm gonna try to stay calm about the people that I love in a lucid dream right now. My God, I swear to God, this woman. If she don't stop playing with my goddamn feelings, I'm gonna get up out of this wheelchair again. Alright, look, see, I already got another book written for tomorrow. But, see, I can't sleep. I'm really tired. I'm fixing to sleep right now. But I can't sleep. So that's why I wanted to film. I was like, let me tell them what's going on over here. I also got, what else did I get? Oh, I got some negative karma. I got some negative karma. And a negative karma scene. And then I tried to fly out with Mike. And I was in like a hospital gown. And I was like a mutant. I was sort of like a werewolf, vampire, reptilian being. And I took Mike, put him on my back. I turned him into a baby because he's a grown man now. You gotta understand. So I turned him into a baby first, and then I took him on my back. And I tried to leave in the time tunnel with him. And then I freaked out for a second. I was like, oh my God, I really am leaving with myself. Because it's supposed to be Colin Farrell and me on the back. But it was me with my little baby Mike on the back. And I started leaving out the time tunnel. I was watching what would happen. And I got pulled to a side universe over here. And I was in Ellie the game, Last of Us. I was in I was in Ellie, Last of Us, and I was like, well, this ain't right. Let me try to get my real face back. And my hair color. Tried to like turn into this face. Couldn't do it. I kept shaking my head like this. And I couldn't do it. And then Mike turned into Jesse from Last of Us. And I was like, that's weird. And then we were walking around. And then the whole, this is called a shamanic journey, by the way, if you want to Google it, on what I'm doing, what I was doing and how to do it. It's not that hard. It doesn't take $4,000 at a shamanic practice to discover how to do a shamanic journey. It's quite easy and you can learn online for free. So, yeah, I fell into that universe, turned into Last of Us. I was walking around with Jesse. I was like, that's weird. And then the whole universe collapsed in on us. And I was like, all right, cool. That wasn't me and Mike. I mean, it obviously wasn't me and Mike because the crazy mutant girl that was in the hospital gown, I guess she was in a surgery or something. She was in a hospital gown. I mean, she didn't look exactly like me either. But it was actually Mike. And I was getting him out of a sticky situation. And anyway, that's what happened during my shamanic journey. And then I turned over and I just heard what I just told you about the campaign and on the campaign trail and how Kamala's saying there's no reason to vote because this 3D shit ain't real. If you say this 3D shit is real, you say voting's real and come November, you're saying that the medical community is real. You're saying that your body is real. You're saying that your health is real. You got it? You're saying that your mental capacities are real. You're saying that your face is real, your hair is real, your body's real. You're saying all this 3D bullshit is real. And it ain't real. It's a video game. She was saying that too. She was saying pretty much that word for word. And that's why there's no reason to vote. Okay? And you gotta vote for Ellie. And that's me. You can call me Ellie. That's fine. I don't mind being called Ellie. People have been calling me Ellie for 4 or 5 years now, so I'm pretty used to it. And if you want that, the spelling of Ellie, it's E-L, second word, L, capital L, E-E, L, Lee. You got it? Married to Brandon Lee. That's where we got it from. And we got it from the dragon line and the angelic line. All right? Being one holy person in one. I don't think so. All right. Um, I already corrected himself. I'm going to leave out that time tunnel. You keep going. You're not going to like yourself for a few years again. And I'm going to compress time and come back. You hear? I'm so tired I don't want to talk, guys. But I know if I get right back in bed, I'm not going to be able to sleep. I don't think I can journey while I'm sitting here. I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for it to be like, oh, I'm looking at it and I'm seeing some, oh, they were saying organic template. Well, what was that? Was that Kamala saying that or me saying that? I was saying if we go into the organic template mods, you guys, your mind is gonna be blown to smithereens. You're not gonna. I I don't think it's gonna be good for the human condition to go into the organic template. For what you call the general population of planet Earth, the one is just gonna be just fine. But the general population, that's why I'm suggesting you give us those book reports. I'm suggesting that you give us those goddamn book reports that I'm asking for. I mean, the general public gets to stay behind when I get pulled out. And then apparently they let kids drive. They let kids drive. She just said, "You really want to know this? What happens when we lead you on?" That's what she just said. That's why I hate those people. Because what the hell does that sentence even mean? They don't talk right. That's the that's another way you can tell these people. All right, the reals from the fake. They don't got their head on straight at all. They're talking gibberish, but not the understandable gibberish that your sister speaks. They speak the frustrating gibberish. The finish the sentence. Finish the goddamn sentence. That they speak that gibberish. You know how many times I had to yell that since I've been home? Finish the fucking sentence. Tell us if your kids can can drive the car when we leave. Oh, you trying to punch me now? You just tried to punch me. See, they are starting to bleed through. You listening in, aren't you? Little pieces of shit. You listening in? I know Brandon's on my side. I ain't worried about much else. You ain't got much money to impress me by. It's a by and by with me. Maybe because I'm fixing to release me some gators. Did you ever think of that? Um, you guys can't even finish a sentence. That's how much your brain works. How much money you got left? You don't got much. You know how much we hate you, Liz? Well, I definitely heard those words. I also know about this thing called natural energy, natural enemy. I also know about this thing called natural enemy. I got ghosts running around the house today. I had two during the day and the midday. I had I had two. I had one ghost. Literally, I heard it sounded like a small child running across the ceiling in my attic. And then I heard, I don't know, maybe about 10, 15 minutes later, I heard a thumpy thump over here and then a rolling. So a lot of the activities going on this wall and then this wall. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you, general public? Just took her energy. Corporations became ghosts today. They had to pick a new path. There's two paths. All right, I think you already chose it. I'm seeing a bat of acid on my floor right now. Whereas anybody tries to walk into my room unannounced or uninvited, they're gonna fall into a pit of acid in my floor of my bedroom. I mean, why do I got children running around upstairs in the attic when there's nobody up there? That's weird. Of course I went and checked it out. Are you kidding me? The whole thing with a lot of people call me or refer to me as the Holy Ghost. So those people that are calling me the Holy Ghost, they're actually going down a path where they're getting more solid. All right? And us ones are actually going to be able to um, go non-solid, solid, non-solid, solid. We get to go back and forth, all right? And then the people that um, the people that refer to me as a human or a person, okay, so work and friends growing up, basically people that have hung out with me in person for a long period of time, they refer to me as a person. They see me as a person that they have access to. See, I don't like drinking a lot of water at night because, I think eventually I fall asleep. I might not, though. This might be it. This might be the big one. We'll see. But, um, I don't like to be running back and forth to the bathroom when I'm in bed trying to relax. You know what I mean? So, Amelia Clark, you gotta stop being so goddamn jealous of yourself. God damn, Amelia. How can you be jealous of the person that gave you the job? I just don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, right? Like, come on, Amelia. Scarlett didn't really, put up too much of a fight. Amelia's been putting up a fight pretty much all year long. Who was that? That was a woman, but I don't know who that was. Okay. That's my best friend. There she is. All right. Work. Okay, yeah. So the people that so people I grew up with, people that spend a lot of time with me, people that I've worked with and stuff. A lot of those people, they see me as a person. Okay, person that they have access to, and they tend to treat me like a person, which can be good and bad. Like, I mean, like. Right. I guess we're caring about looks today. I know it's so weird, right? But anyway, the, what I'm saying is, I'm not talking about the people that care about me as a person, because you're obviously doing the right job and you're probably a one. All right, Matt? Because I got a friend in the background being like, well, she is my friend. I think that's pretty normal, Matt. All right. But what I'm saying is, the people that grew up with me and the people that tend to treat me sort of just like I'm just like a person. They treat me like I'm an equal still, or sort of like that. And it's a lot of people that I used to work with too. Not all of them, I said, all right. A lot of them are smartening it up. I'm not saying that. Like, try not to get paranoid when I talk, guys. But people who have met me in person mainly see me as a person, and they tend to get, and I'm not talking about my friends, okay? Tend to fight back and get super angry, and because then they see me in the context of a work org chart, and or the context of a friend group, that they see that they have access to me because I ain't being treated like a celeb or anything like that on earth. So they choose to, abuse me or harass me or whatever. I sort of like what they did to Jesus. Not all of them are like that. I'm talking about the problematics, okay? Uh, but yeah, it's like they demand the rights of God. That's what they do. These people that I'm talking about, they they demand the rights of God. Like, well, she gets to do it because they see me as a person for some goddamn reason, and well, she gets to do it, so I can do it. Look at the size of her, basically. Like, I know, right? I'm a person. This is all I am. I mean, so anyway, those people are going more into the etheric plane because they see me as a person. So they're becoming less and less solid because of their points of view that I'm a person that they can not be nice to, basically. And then the people that see me as the Holy Spirit, they're going into more of a solid direction because they're turning away from me in spirit. You get it? You hear me? So, oh, well, sometimes I kind of just let the game sort out itself. It's not giving me like a feeling. So I just, when it's like that, I just let it kind of sort out itself. Yeah, that's why. See, when they see me as a person, they start to become very etheric. They become an occultist right overnight, right before your very eyes. An occultist with zero experience. Alyssa, I want to raise to the solar realm. How do I get there? Pretty sure you just worship God. I don't know who you're worshiping. Obviously, it ain't God. Anyway, that was the big news of the day today. And I already told you what's happening. I was hoping I could give you guys some stories. I was like, well, I'm getting some stories. Let me give them back to my social media friends, but they're not coming while I'm talking. So I'm gonna have to get back in bed, start to get harassed by spirit again. Just like it started happening, I think it started to happen in like 2015 when my sleep started to get affected and stuff. So was it before that? It might have been 2013. It might have been 2013, 2014. When my energy started going crazy like it's going now. I already told you things on a schedule, it's on a timer. Um, I think maybe that's when we individuate is maybe what she's talking about. We are going to separate again. Um, I don't know. Brandon's not giving me any information about what the general public sees or whatever, so I haven't gotten any solid evidence of that yet. However, they say these rules are a big joke. That's what they said on TV today during the news broadcast from a lady in the general public. She said these laws are all a big joke, Ellie. We only do it to protect you. What are you talking about? Yes, that is a red flag, Alex. Exactly. What do you mean these laws are to protect me? I don't ask for these goddamn laws. I already rewrote a bunch of freaking laws, so why aren't those the laws now? Why isn't the law put the fucking princess in her fucking castle? What are we talking about here? It's to protect me. You know what I mean? I didn't make those laws. Why am I included in the laws? Did you ever think of that? Pretty lady from ABC News or wherever you're from. You got a derp meekadop bird and Cretaceous coming to you. I'll tell you that much.